Millions of people tune in to watch this content. But what's so entertaining about it? What satisfaction does the viewer get? And most importantly, do people know the origin and dark stories behind mukbangs? Before that though, let's run it back to the origin, to the beginning. If you're like me, mukbangs are kind of harmless content. Bit disgusting at times, but all in all, harmless. Surprisingly though, the cause and effect of mukbangs is actually sad. Actually depressing, if anything. The whole idea of eating food actually came from South Korea, and it was targeted towards lonely people. Hikikomori in Japanese is defined as an extreme avoidance of social contact, similar to the problem we're about to describe in South Korea. Depression, anxiety, financial struggles, family pressures. These are all reasons why people will isolate themselves in South Korea from society. As of October, if you type in loneliness in South Korea, a CNN article should come up giving you information that the government is paying isolated people $500 to come out and actually integrate themselves back into society, which is like crazy because like I have been so lonely recently and like I haven't actually come out, and I'm a broke ass motherfucker. I'm lonely, man. Like, anyway, this form of content has been used by people to have some company during their meals, which is very different to what younger me thought they were about. Hello. Okay. There are other sad and shocking reasons, which we'll get into later. Their pressures to conform, contribute to society, deliver even through hard, tough times, and to remain composed is a level above what we experience over here in the West. And even though it's something that me and you might find hard to relate to, imagine if you enter a workplace and you're expected to do overtime and you're given 9 days holiday a year. I'm sure then you begin to see the problem.
안녕하세요, 아프리카TV의 따르는
Why am I watching myself?
입니다. 낙지 볶음면이에요. 이거 처음 보시죠? 낙지 볶음면 그리고 칠리
I love that I haven't seen it yet.
탕복밥.
What is she even eating? I don't even know what it is.
And then mukbangs eventually made their way over to the West. The Fine Bros made a react video, and according to this article I found, Google searches for mukbangs skyrocketed. Videos were popping off about it. It started becoming a bit more trendy, viral, and they're everywhere now. Rants, Q&As, food reviews, food challenges, ASMR, even into the tiniest of niches. They're everywhere now.
It's such a huge tax. It's a toll on your body. You get in all the plant foods out there, and you'll be fine. Oh.
Why do people watch it? Along with providing a sense of escapism and social connection, the appeal obviously comes from the shock value. As seen and mentioned before, the portions need to be fat. Yeah, I'm not talking about my videos fat, I mean fucking like fat, loaded. The food is then eaten in a way that breaks social norms, whether it's aggressively, quietly, softly, loudly, I don't know, fucking different ways, and that also adds to the shock value. And to be honest, it's just another form of food porn, because you're not only crave the food because it looks good, but because you're going to link it back to a time you had something similar that tasted as good, enhancing the viewing experience. I'm sure we all had that hungover fried chicken or that really good McDonald's at one time, and that nostalgia makes you fucking want it again. Makes you feel good, doesn't it? But are mukbangs actually bad for you? On the one side, mukbangs do create this guilt-free environment where you and your free bucket of KFC and your fat Domino's and your fat Coke, and you can all enjoy each other comfortably without any guilt. Yeah, it creates this environment where you can feel guilt-free eating all that food. In some cases, people create these parasocial relationships with the creator. If you don't know what that is, it's when people have an emotional attachment to a content creator or an online persona, which is like, it's fucking weird because they don't know you, but you love them. It's weird. They do unfortunately contribute to eating disorders, as the mukbanger might display great satisfaction from eating their Big Mac, but when you get yours from your dingy McDonald's around the corner, it's probably not going to taste the same. Therefore, your the way you see pleasure changes in food, leading to anorexia, which is quite shocking when I read this up, actually. I didn't fucking know that happened. People get off some mukbangs. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's just feels so wrong to even share this information. I'm sorry, but people get off to it. People get off to the noises. Like, say there's probably some fucking pedo. There's probably some nonce in a room, and he's watching this girl eat a mukbang, and the noises she makes, like and the yum. They get off to that. They get off to that, bro. They get off to that. They get off to that. And then, and apparently when it's like a small girl eating like large quantities of food, it's like, oh. If you want my opinion, is it even appealing? Well, I'd be lying if I said I don't watch it from time to time. I do watch Ben Dean, Beard Meets Food, and Matt Stoney. But you would never, ever, bro, you'll never ever catch me watching a video of them people that just slurp their food. No, you'd never see that. That is disgusting. That shit is grim. Of course, you're always gonna get a bit of crunch, or you're gonna get sound of people eating. Yeah, it's disgusting. But the ones where they have it like, no. Oh, also the eye contact I gave while doing that. Nah. One thing I like about the said creators is that they talk about how they diet for their meals. It's the same way you wouldn't watch a fitness influencer if they lied about being on gear. It adds this awareness of how detrimental eating those large quantities of food can be. But it doesn't take a genius to tell you the difference between someone like Matt Stoney and Nico Avocado, but having the explanation is still nice. Do you know what I mean? It's still informative.
It's hard to stay in shape, you know, as a competitive eater. It's crucial though, because you know a lot of the competitors up on stage, you know, they're not big guys, they're not heavy set guys like you'd think, because it's a 10-minute sprint when we go up there, and you know I'm doing my cardio, I'm doing my weights. I'm no Superman or anything, you know. It's a pretty normal diet, especially around contest time. You know, I'm cutting back, I'm eating pretty minimal between practices and whatnot, but you know, like in the off season, I'm just.
And if you do want shock value, there's that girl that fucking tortures animals live, and that's disgusting. I don't know how the fuck that's allowed, but she does. And people would say like, it was fun to watch her play with her food. What the fuck is wrong with people? I'm sorry, like I know you're gonna eat it anyway, but it's just something about it feels inhumane.
오늘은 동의를 준비했는데요. 살아있기 때문에 보기 불편하신 분들은 건너뛰기 혹은 뒤로 가기 눌러주세요.
Anyway, I'm done talking about this. I wanted to find out what people liked and enjoyed mukbangs beyond the shock value, and found out horrifically why. Sorry for sharing some of that information. If you do get horny to watching people eat, let me know. Drop your socials. I'm gonna block you on everything. Don't come near me, you fucking weirdo. So normal people, like, subscribe. Have a lovely day.